Hello and welcome back to Nebuchadnezzar. Before we start, I want to again thank Nepos Games for the key to play this for you today. So, in the previous episode, we began this scenario. It's the fourth scenario in the campaign, the Uruk. And we are just about at a halfway point maybe, or a reasonable point here, where we have about half the population we need. We have not gotten just any standard houses yet, but we're at poor houses, so we need to work on pottery and water next, and then we'll also need to build a temple eventually. So let's unpause and see what we can accomplish today. I did realize that there is this right-click menu as well, so what it gives you is the delete button, both road options, and then whatever the last thing you built with was, which apparently was an irrigation canal, or maybe we were looking at it, or something, or maybe it's just because I just closed and reopened the game, so it's defaulting to something. So we are making food, and we are making milk, so we of course need to, like I said, work on pottery and water. Water was going to be easier. Pottery I think we're going to do back here. Let's see if we can do some... Nope, that's not where they are. Here? Yes, clay mines. I think I want them back this way a bit. And we're going to need to have 4 clay mines and 4 of the clay workshops. And what I think I want to do actually is start with the ceramic workshops and put them down here and here and here and here. I think this will work. And then I want another warehouse right here. Pause for a moment just so that I can set these settings. Turn everything off and only turn on pottery. And unpause is fine now. This road's going to continue here this way. And then I want to put in the clay pits out here. Clay mines out here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll change this road around a little bit so that we can just go alongside that there, and then this can come out here, and I think we'll sneak up there as well. Actually, let's go ahead with that road there. I want to remove building here and here. And that got a little loud. We also don't have the workers for it. Mostly because we don't have the houses for it. And I think now that we have 2 farms working for each, I think we can go ahead and build some additional houses here. We had planned to put 8 there and 8 here. The advantage being that they are on the line for the sellers we have already. And I think we talked about adding another worker here doing the transporting, and that way we make sure we have enough goods at all times at the market, especially now that we have 32 houses to feed. And this market's going to be eventually for selling the water, not the water, rather, just the pottery. So we can go ahead and have hire a hauler for that pottery. And for right now, that's all we need for them. And then we need to have water as well. And we're going to need, speaking of wells, we're going to need 2 wells. I did not do a route for them. Put this route in here, like that. And we'll do... I think we'll do wells here and here. Actually, we don't need 2 wells. We just need 1 well. Yeah, I think we just need 1 well because we can have two workers here. Let's add a route going that way. I'll do the 3rd one just for fun, and then we'll add a copied route. There we go. And that should be enough water along with the pottery to raise the houses to standard. Assuming we're getting enough pottery in. We could increase the pottery production. Actually, let's take a look at our stats here. So we're producing 36 wheat and consuming 36 wheat. We're producing 36 bread and consuming 32. That's great. Producing, or maximum production is 36 milk And we're consuming maximum of 32. Maximum production of clay is 36. We're consuming the 36. Maximum production of pottery is 36. We're consuming 32. And so far, I don't know what the bricks are used for. And then the water, we're producing what we want, and we are providing the 32 necessary there. So right now, it's just a matter of probably making a bit more available to the sellers so that we can get some of these additional houses upgraded. Although we're already 25% of the way there, so that's pretty good. Population is done. So I guess we could probably look at the temple options here. So this looks like a just place it and forget it kind of option. I'm guessing that's what the little hand means. And I'm guessing this is a build it yourself, design it yourself method. So maybe we could put this in right around in here someplace. And I just want to see how this works. I might just take the default one. This is what we need the bricks for, though. Okay, there's a warehouse we can build for the construction materials. Why is that? Oh, it's got to be up against the... Okay, it's got to be in the temple grounds. Okay. And so that's what we need the brick for. So maybe this isn't the best place to put it. And maybe out here some other place would be better. Especially if we can get some more clay pits going and some brick makers going. We're up to 13 now. That's good. So maybe we continue a road down here like this. And we put in... Looks like we're having some staffing troubles here. Which is interesting because we have 2,300 people. And it's growing, so... I think we'll put in the brick makers and the additional clay pits around here. Oh, it shows the last couple of things? I'm not sure how that works exactly just yet. But let's do some clay mines. Actually, we could put them here. Start with 2. I don't know how many of these we're going to need. And then we're going to want to have some brickworks. I think those can go here. And then we can put in another dirt road going this way. Maybe like that. And then let's just look at that default temple here. Okay, that would need to go this way, I think. And then we still need that workshop. This is show height visualization layer. Okay, this is redo and undo. And we just need one of these. We can put that in here somewhere. So we need 1,200, or we can have up to 1,200 bricks there. Oh, we have parts to build with now. How? Wait, is this the... Is this the custom one? Okay, I need to look at that again. This is interesting. Okay, so this is the automatic one. The template temple. Are these all working? They are. We can always add workers to these too. Have the third worker card here, which might be the best option to do. What are you complaining about? I don't understand. Set route has changed. People are leaving the city. Don't leave us. Why is the set route changing? I don't understand. Yeah, so we just need to keep getting some additional brick in here. They are working. It is very slow. I think it's worth it to add some additional producers here. And then add the additional producers here as well. Oh, look, stuff's getting done. Nice. Well, that's kind of a slow grind. I probably need to beef up. What's our unemployment look like? I need to find that overlay again. Or here it is. 32% unemployment. We have 900 workers available. Ah, we built another segment of the temple. I think we should probably look at making some more... I still don't know what... I guess that's the last building touched or something. If I click on that one, does that change? No. So it's the last building built and then maybe... Alright, looks like they're ramping up production now. We just built the third piece. That's good. I think I'd like to square off this road a little bit, maybe. And we're down to one more house left. Although over here, there's not as much area that's viable for clay pits. But we can probably, or clay mines. We can probably pull this off if we do it just right. Like there and there. And then Brickworks goes here and here. And then I think we're going to need another temple. They may not be able to... I may need to delete this. I think I do, and I think I need to rebuild it where it can be seen by all. Right in there. There we go. Okay, so that should be a little bit better. We still have 22% unemployment, so we can actually add that additional producer here and here as well. And here and here as well. The good thing is if there's any sort of proximity for the population, having some jobs over here instead of having them all literally all the way over here is probably going to be good for the population if there's any sort of balance that's needed for that. Okay, the temple's going up much faster now. And each part is not adding very much in the way of bricks here. That's good. I think in a later level we'll design the temple. A temple, I should say. It won't be very fancy though. Just to warn you. I think we'll just go fast mode here. And we'll let them finish their temple. Kind of an interesting way that it's building there. Is there a rotate? What does that do? Oh, that's the menu. We don't want that. I don't think there's a rotate option. No. We're stuck at this. I mean, some isometric games you could rotate, and some you couldn't. And this one you cannot. So it's kind of a bummer that they started building from this end. There's a little bit of pollution around here. And there's no appeal. I think that's stuff that comes into play once we get to the more patrician class, or the more, you know, the higher class of the people. Okay, now, oh, putting in staircases. Okay. Decorations. Nice. Much more do we have left to go? About half done, it looks like. Oh yes, there's another level. At least we're maintaining our housing. That's good. But since we're producing enough for 36 houses and we only have 32, it's not really that surprising. I mean, we are getting a little bit of a stockpile of milk and bread here, some pottery even. So that's good. And they are working hard. Down to less than 100 now. Bricks left. Okay, some staircases from the second story up to the third. Nice. And then 8 pieces for... must be just to establish the new layer. Needs an extra set. That's interesting. Or it could be a grid thing. Like maybe the first one is... I don't know. It's weird. There the voices get loud again. Okay, some staircases up from the 3rd floor now. And it looks like we're down to the last few pieces. And a bit on the upper floor. Yep, there it is. And victory. The Temple of Inanna. The monument is complete. Inanna was a goddess worshipped in ancient Mesopotamia as the patron of love, beauty, sex, war, justice, and political power. That's just a few things. She was originally worshipped by the Sumerian people, but later also by the Akkadians, Babylonians, and Assyrians under the name Ishtar. Okay, well that's the end of this mission, so let's continue on to the next one. The next one is the Jemdet Nasr period. And here we have a population objective of 3,100, 10,000 money, 120 prestige, and we need 32 standard villas. The Jemdet Nasr period was a culture in southern Mesopotamia that lasted between 3,100 and 2,900 BC. The main trait of this culture was its pottery. The pottery products from this period are colorful and often utilize several colors at once. Elements are either geometrical or figurative, depicting trees and animals such as birds, fish, goats, snakes, and even scorpions. This period saw a significant development in this uniform script. Although the oldest discovered tablets date to the preceding Uruk period, it was during the Jemdet Nasr period that we see significant changes where the script transforms from pictograms to simpler and more abstract design. This was also when the script revealed its typical uniform appearance. We are not sure which language the tablets were written in, but it is believed that it is ancient Sumerian. The texts are purely administrative, such as counting livestock or allocating goods. Hymns or lists of kings, genres, which were highly popular in later periods, are not present. The administrative buildings, discovered texts, and seals suggest that cities in this period were highly organized and that a central administration controlled all aspects of the economy from agriculture to production. The lack of exotic goods does not suggest prominent international trade, but the prevalence of pottery in southern Mesopotamia reveals intensive contact and trade between local cities. This is confirmed, for instance, by the discovery of a seal in the city of Jemdet Nasr containing a list of cities such as Uruk, and Larsa. Jemdet Nasr. Jemdet Nasr is a city in southern Mesopotamia. It was founded in the Ubaid period and inhabited until the middle of the 3rd millennium BC. The first archaeological digs here took place in 1926, leading to the discovery of many uniform tablets. Okay, so we're here at Jemdet Nasr, and we have a handful of cities here that sounds like we're going to be able to trade with, based on the goals here, which would be good. So we'll play again at normal difficulty. As one of the many kings of Jemdet Nasr, a city founded over 1,000 years ago, your task will be to continue developing the city and Sumerian culture as a whole. I'll do my best. Welcome back. This mission will sadly be the last one I'll accompany you on, but be sure to pay attention as the last mechanics I'll show you are very important. These cover social classes, pollution and appeal, prestige, and trade. Let's begin. You might have noticed that a new icon has appeared in the unemployment panel. That's because your city can now accommodate people from a higher social class. Each social class has its own type of house, and each slot requires workers from a specific class. You can find the required class on the slot card, right next to the number of workers. Not only do people from higher social classes have different requirements for goods than people from lower classes, they also have greater requirements regarding the environment they live in. Hence, you need to consider two new environmental attributes. These are pollution and appeal. Their current values and requirements are available in the left part of the house window. Pollution is generated by industrial buildings, while appeal is generated by decoration buildings. To get a quick overview, you can use two new info layers available in the upper panel. Prestige is another important mechanic. Prestige indicates how important your city is. It also helps you build relations with other cities and also helps you maintain them. Prestige is determined by several factors: the number of inhabitants in your city and the level of houses in which they live. Completed monuments, volume of trade with other cities. A detailed view of your current prestige is available in the advisor under the Prestige tab. So we of course have 0 prestige because, well, we just started the game. And last, the most important mechanic is trade. Trade is important for two reasons. First, it's the only way to make the money you need to expand your city. Second, it's the only way to obtain resources that don't naturally occur in Mesopotamia. These range from common goods like wood and metal ores to the luxurious products of other large civilizations. To start trading, you first need to initiate contact with another city. Cities also require some goods in the form of a gift to initiate contact. It is often required to achieve a certain value of prestige to demonstrate that your city has enough to offer. You can start trading immediately after you initiate contact. Simply build a port and specify which goods you want to import or export and how much, all of which can be done in the Trade tab. During the port construction, do not forget you can rotate the building by using the R key or middle mouse button click. And that's really all, our last meeting. It was nice to meet you, and I helped you manage basic of Nebuchadnezzar. Enjoy the rest of the game, and do not forget you can always find advice in the advisor. Okay, let's pause here. And that was the end of Gilgamesh, at least the end of Gilgamesh's help here. And we have another about the same size map as the last one, a little bit differently shaped, but we're going to take a look at all of these at some point, perhaps as well, if we feel like we need them. But let's plan out where we want farms and whatnot. We need to have some standard villas this time around, which is the second type of house, so we're going to need a lot more food. But I think what we need to start out with is at least the basics of food. And this time I think we're going to also have to bakery and fishing pier. Nice. We're going to have to do some irrigation this time. This is not going to be nearly enough farmland for us, so let's going to have to plan out some irrigation. So I think over here is where I want to place the various buildings, the various farms, I mean. And we could do maybe something like this. I want to try to plan this out well. So I think we want to have maybe one starting right here. And this is a good thing that we can do by pausing the game, is we can figure out exactly where we need canals to be run. Let's see, those were here. Yeah, irrigation canal. We want to have a canal over here a little bit. And then we want to have 1, 2, 3, a canal that comes across here somehow. Let's put in the irrigation pumps as well here. Can we do a pump here? No, we can't. Gonna have to go there, which is gonna mess up my system, I think. Or actually, maybe we won't. Let's run this canal this way instead. We probably don't need this bit over here then. We can probably get away with just that much. Maybe not even that. Yeah, we don't even need that. And then we're going to want another irrigation pump here. And then we're going to have to run a canal down the middle of these two farms. Somewhere like that. We've run out of water, so we need another irrigation pump. Which means, of course, we need more canal to connect it up. Okay, now, oh, we have rocks here. I didn't even notice those before. That means that this should really be where the farm is. I think. Like that, on top of the rocks. And that means I want to move all of these canals and everything. That too, maybe all of this as well. So we want to have a canal right here. And I can probably go 1, 2, 3. I think we can pull this off. And then we want to have another farm over here. And that needs to go there, which means I need to do some different irrigation than I was planning. Let's do an irrigation canal, possibly across here, like that. Yeah. I don't like it. Well, this is a little bit more challenging. Oh, it's running off the edge of the map. That's why. We're too close to the edge. Can we find a better place to do this then? Let's just change all of it. I think we get all of our money back when we do deconstruction like this. I suppose it's possible to just restart the level too. What if we worked up here instead? Let's put... put this one here, and this one here, and then we can do an irrigation canal across here somewhere, and a pump go in there. I think we're going to need canals down here, and we're running out already. The pump can go there, and we can canal that up. Alright, let's see how this looks. Ooh, date palms. Nice. That's 18. We could go one more here. We need another canal there. And then I want to actually have planned for a third worker here. So we'll go to 54 there. Well, maybe. If I do... Oh, wait, I can't do that. I gotta click on this one first. And then go here. And there. Now I'm just gonna keep it like I had it. Let's remove these. We'll just go with that option. And I think that looks good to start with. We could also put a livestock farm in this area. So this needs roads, of course. Road. Here and here. And then we can put a warehouse in this area. Here's the warehouses. And that'll be where we collect the wheat. This will be cleared only for wheat. And then maybe we can fit in the animal farms over here, at least one of them. Maybe one here and one here or something. We could also straighten out this road a little bit to accommodate. Let's do a livestock farm. If we put it on top of that, the bummer here is the canal. But maybe it's not a bummer. And this one can go here. Now let's see if I can get enough pasture in here. That's 24, 45. Okay, that would be 64, so we don't need 64. We only need 54. So I can delete enough for a road here. Probably there. Actually, this road we can straighten out, as mentioned previously. We can come across like that. We can remove this stuff here. I think I have enough fields here. I have way too many. I need to delete more. 61 minus 9, I think. That's only 52. Add 2 more. 54. Okay. And then up here, at this one, to move this around a little bit, I'm going to have to do some irrigation. But these 18 are good. We can irrigate across here for these 18, and we can irrigate down here for those 18. So let's look at irrigation canal again. I'm going to go ahead and connect these together because I think it'll be better to get more irrigation pumps in. I think we can do one there and one there if we need it, but I don't think we're going to. We are not going to need to. All right, so that should be all that we need. We need to get our road in here like this, and this one like this, and then we want to have a warehouse in between to collect just the milk. All right. So now that we have those things, I want to build some houses, some of the entry-level houses. We need to keep in mind this overlay and this overlay because we need to be able to plan for where we're going to put the richer houses. Let's do a little bit more road editing here. And I think also here. Let's put in this road going this way to there. I think that's better. That way we have a little bit of space here for if we want to do some more farms there. So I think we'll start with 16 houses. And I think we can put them right in here on either side of this road. Kind of in the same way that we've done it previously. And we'll do 8 here. 8 here. And then I want to plan for the road for the rest, for more of these houses. And I think I'm going to put them on this side. Let's do 1, 2 right here. Over to there. And then here's where we can put the markets. That's not market. This is market. Ah, there's a standard market now too. Interesting. I think we'll go here and here for the markets. And then we can put in a warehouse here. And this warehouse is going to accept... We need to also do the baking out here. Oh, we need road this way. So I think I'm going to do the baking right along here. And then we'll have another warehouse to drop off the baked goods. So this one's going to be clear. It will just be bread and milk. And it's going to be... I can't remember now which way it goes. I think it's green for deliveries. And then we'll need a caravanserai. And I think that's probably best to be put here in the middle someplace. And then let's do finally the bakeries. We're going to have 2 farms with 3 workers in each, so we need to have 2 bakeries with 3 workers in each. And I think I'll do those there. And then we'll do one more warehouse down here. Maybe right next to. And this one will be only configured to accept bread. Alright, so I think we can start letting people come in. Unpause the game. Let them all arrive. Arriving from down here. Okay. First settlers have arrived. Excellent. So they'll need to come up here and get their jobs. We want to add a worker here. Well, let's wait. We want to get these guys going first, and then we'll add the workers. We gotta get the people in and settled in. We have 1 prestige. Nice. Okay, they're starting to populate the workplaces now. I did set that one. Yes, let's do that. I think that's the way that it goes. Let's add our first bread. And I want you to go from here to here. And then we'll add another one for milk, going from here to here. Oops. Nope. You. There we go. Sorry. Going from there to there. And you need to have this set. And that's already set. So they should be able to start carrying goods. We are getting workers going now. And we have wheat being harvested. Excellent. So these ones looks like they're going to deliver to the bakery if they can, which is great. And then this one will deliver to the warehouse, which will then get brought to the bakery by the bakery workers. Don't have enough workers for these yet. Entirely. May need to add some more houses. Somehow I managed to clear that route? Interesting. Oops. Okay, they are baking now. It may have gathered too much food to start with for the housing we have, but I think we can just add some more houses here. I'm just going to go with 8 more houses, not the full 16. And that'll bring in some more population, at least for now. Here we go. Now we're starting to get some workers out because I see some animals there. There's our first milk. I want to make sure those caravan drivers pick that up. It looks like they did. And deliver it down here. Okay, the bread's being delivered too. Let's add some sellers in here for bread. And I want you to go here to here to here. And then a seller in here for milk. And I want you to copy that one. Alright, it looks like we're getting a few upgrades to the next level of poorhouse. Excellent. Maybe out here would be a good place to deal with clay and pottery. Quite likely. And I think the other houses are just going to be way out here, out of the way of everything else. At least as best we can. The villas. The next thing I need to do is upgrade these to add the additional workers. We do have some unemployment now, so now is a good time. We can add one of these and one of these to each one. That way we're producing more and we're hauling more. That means the bakeries also need an additional producer. We don't have an extra hauler spot for them, but that just means we need to rely a little bit more on the farmers doing the hauling. And then we have an additional slot for these, producer and hauler, and here, producer and hauler. And so now you'll see that all the farms are being seeded and all the pastures have animals in them. That's how you know that you have all the workers. We might end up needing more caravan drivers, but we'll go with that for now. And I think it might be worth adding another hauler here, but we'll wait and see because it's a pretty short distance, so we might be fine with just the 2. So now we have people are leaving the city. Don't leave us. And then they come back. Nice. So we just need to stabilize our food a little bit here, and also the housing. Kind of as the sellers walk the circle, depending on where they are when the caravan or when the haulers drop stuff off, they start selling to the houses right away, as opposed to coming all the way back, picking up stuff, and then going to sell it. So depending on where they're at in their loop, they could make some houses upgrade to the poorhouse, and then some end up falling back on as shacks because we don't have enough supplies. So we're making 54 wheat, and we're only using 27? How is that possible? It's as if one of them isn't working? Did I make this out of range by accident? Or do I need 2 bakeries per... Do I need 2 bakeries per? I must need 2 bakeries per. These are both cranking away. Milk we have 54, and we're only consuming 24. So I think actually we do need additional bakeries, but I have way more food than we need right now. But it wouldn't hurt to build those bakeries anyway, which is okay because I saved myself some space here, just like that. And then we're going to want to have an additional producer in each of these. And now this farm can actually reach... Where do you show that overlay at again? The overlay where the... There we are. No. Where it shows the boundaries. I'm forgetting how to do that now. Oh well. Oh, interesting. So the villas need dates and fish to go to be a standard villa. And the standard houses need the clay and the water. So let's go ahead and get started on that production chain. We have 19% available population. Our houses here we have 24 of them. Most of them are upgraded to poor houses. Looks like we have maybe 3 that haven't upgraded just yet. But I think they'll get there once we get a little bit more food, more bread baked, and have it available there. So let's go ahead with the next thing. Clay mines. And then we're going to put in 2 ceramic workshops here and here. And then I want to put in a warehouse. Pause for a moment. Clear everything and then unpause again and only accept pottery. And then we need another caravan driver who's going to carry pottery. Pottery to a warehouse down here that I need to build. This is only going to be pottery as well. And it'll be a green. And this will be a red. And now you can go from here to here. Excellent. Why did it look like somebody was hauling grain or something? Oh, it's empty pallets. Okay, I was like, that's weird. Empty carts or whatever. Alright, so now we have plenty of food coming in, which is not unexpected. And so now I want to put in some water carriers. Those are over here someplace. Well, and I'm going to start with just one. Add this loop going here. And we'll see how you do. I don't know if one's enough. I guess I can tell here. Looks like... No. We need another... Maybe? Maybe. We'll see. See where it stabilizes at. Right now we are nowhere near consuming the food, and milk that we have available, which is fine. Nor are we... And actually, we need to upgrade and add some workers in to these. Apparently, once we have some unemployment. We may need to add those additional houses in. I think we should. We'll put those in. Here come more people. Although, to be fair, we would get additional population once we got the pottery going. So, oh, I need a cellar for pottery. That would work too. Pottery. Actually, you know what? Adding the third one here would probably have been better. Let me just get rid of these two guys. And I'll add this route in. And we'll sell that pottery that's stored here. And then we can also do a potter. Actually, we can do this copy paste. We'll see how that works. And you've sold everything? Okay, now let's delete this building. And if that works out well, I may move that well over here. Yeah, they've got no work. Everything's full that they can get. We're out of pottery right now, though. And that was just, I think, due to the lack of workers. Our money is going down, but that's because we're spending it, so that's not a bad thing. And I think, looking at the time, that I want to actually stop here. And we'll get into the standard villas and maximizing everything, doing the trading and the selling and getting the prestige up and running in the next episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.